Oh, oh, oh. Guys, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. I think I'm allergic to demonetization. Hello guys, my name is Dr. Freeze and we know the rest. Boy. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to cover through from I'm allergic to water. I'm allergic to sunlight. I'm allergic to money. I'm allergic to humans. So, yes, Earth-chan, you are a joke to us. So let's see what we got here. Now let's see from the first video that we got. I'm allergic to water. Oh boy.
Lily, and this story is about my disgusting classmate Pablo. He always hit on me, saying things like, "Nice booty, come over to my house and we can party, just the two of us."
Yeah, nice booty. I'm sorry, what
and no one dared
we
stop
going
him
to
because
get
his
to the
dad was
point?
a powerful politician.
Okay.
You see, I live in Honduras.
Okay.
Our government is very corrupt.
Okay.
If you stood up
Corrupt.
to Pablo,
Okay.
he might tell
Stand
his
up to
dad,
Pablo.
you
If
could be
you
beaten
stand
up,
up
or
to
worse.
tell his
When I was
dad.
17,
Okay,
I
we
suddenly
get there.
developed a water allergy.
There
The
we go.
doctors didn't know why,
There
but
we go.
whenever water touched my skin, it burned like acid. I made an announcement to my class to tell them to be careful
Acid?
and not throw any water on me because I'd get badly hurt. But of course, Pablo didn't believe me. He laughed and sneered. "Lily's just looking for an excuse not to shower." Then he dipped his finger into the water bucket next to the blackboard and splashed water in my face. I screamed, desperately trying to wipe the water off my face, but it was too late. A small rash came up on my skin and it was very painful. Pablo still didn't believe me though. He said I was only pretending and I'd scratched my face on purpose. After class was over, another boy called Simon came to see if I was
but by
okay.
the next scene, you're fine.
Pablo's a jerk, he said.
Makes sense.
Sorry I didn't stand up to him. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Oh my god. I had a crush on Simon for years, and now he was talking to me? He was cute, caring, and always made me laugh. But nothing was going to happen with him because he already had a girlfriend. 2 weeks later, our class took a trip to the beach. I couldn't go into the water because of my allergies, so I changed into my bikini and played volleyball with some of my friends.
But wait, you're allergic to water. You're allergic to sweat. You're allergic to crying. How does this story make sense? How does this story make sense?
You're lying about your water allergy, so he pulled a water pistol from behind his back and squirted water right at my chest.
Oh god, I thought it was a real guy.
My skin turned red and I wanted to scream.
And this story would have been going nowhere.
The next thing I remember is waking up in a hospital. My mom
Repeat that again, but slowly.
Died. She stayed with me as long as she could, but she still had to work to support our family. So eventually, she had to go. Guess who came into my room after she'd gone? Yep, Pablo. I wanted to scream at him to go away.
Then do it.
I was too weak, so I just glared at him.
Too weak?
He said,
weak to do what?
Sorry, Lily. I really thought you were joking.
I see. Too tired because you're so sleeping.
I already told your mom that my dad will pay your hospital bills. And if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. That creep. Did he really think he could just say sorry and let his dad buy his way out of trouble? No way. I pressed the buzzer for the nurse and told her to throw Pablo out. But a couple hours later,
that makes a whole lot of
snuck back
sense.
into my room wearing a cheesy mustache. He brought roses and apologized over and over. I gotta admit, it was kinda cute to see how hard he was trying to say sorry. I let him stay and we ended up watching La La Land on his laptop. I know it sounds stupid, but I started to think he wasn't that bad.
I got a question. Who still watched La La Land till this day?
He slept on the floor next to my bed. He said he wanted to be near me in case something happened. He was like my shadow until the doctor said I could go home. As we walked out of the hospital together, he kissed me.
Not even legal.
And I kissed him back.
It's not even legal.
But people can change,
I'm more confused.
right?
No,
Our
people
first
can't
weeks
change.
dating were
That's
awesome.
it
We'd hang out at
depends
his
on the
house, and
lesson.
it was amazing. He had
What
a
kind of
tennis
movie you
court,
watching?
indoor swimming pool,
Oh,
even a private
I
cinema.
got a boyfriend at an
But
indoor swimming
slowly
pool.
his behavior
But
changed.
the
He
sad
started to tell me
irony
what clothes
is
to wear and who I
you're
could be friends with.
allergic to water.
Sometimes he'd order me to come to his
God.
house just to send me away again 25 minutes later. I wasn't going to let him treat me like that.
Oh,
When I told him I
such a
didn't feel
jerk.
respected, he laughed and said, "I don't care how you feel. I promised my dad would get married, and he gets mad when people break their promises. You don't want to see my dad when he's mad." I asked, "Don't you want to marry a normal girl who isn't allergic to water? You're always complaining that I smell bad because I can't take showers and have to use powder to clean myself." But he said, "You're the girl I want. If I can't have you, no one else will." So I stayed with him. I was afraid of what his father would do if I tried to break up with him. Pablo's behavior got worse, though. He started cheating on me, and he didn't care that I knew.
That kind of
But
makes
then I started
sense.
going to university, and everything changed. Guess who I met in the library? Simon. When he saw me reading a book, he came over to say hi.
Yes, the
His
book
smile was cuter
that
than
looks
ever, and
so
all my feelings for him
badly
came
drawn.
flooding back.
It
I
makes so
asked
much
if he was still with
sense.
his girlfriend, and he said,
Makes so much
"No,
damn
we broke up
sense.
some time ago." Wow, it felt like this was fate. We sat together and
Yes.
talked for hours.
Yes, it
We
is.
could have stayed there
I
all night.
am
But I
Dr.
got a
Fate.
text from Pablo demanding I go to see him.
And your
I hated
terrible
saying goodbye to
tragedy
Simon.
is you're still allergic
And
to
while I was
water.
with Pablo, I
God.
couldn't stop thinking about my high school
Like,
crush.
seriously,
When
God.
Simon and I met again at a coffee shop, I confessed that I'd loved him for years, but was too scared to leave Pablo. Without saying a word, Simon pulled me to him and kissed me.
That was a kiss?
I never
That
wanted
was a
that
kiss?
to end.
That was a
But I pushed
kiss?
him away, saying, "You'll be dead if Pablo finds out."
Wait, I forgot. What's
I
the
don't care,
story about?
Simon
You
said.
are allergic
He
to
kissed me
water.
again. We started dating in secret. And for a few
What?
months,
I
thought
understand the
we'd
story
get
now.
away with it.
I
But one night Pablo
I
asked
understand
me,
the story now.
"You're close friends with Simon from
I
school."
understand the story now.
I gasped.
Green girl
"What?
hate
No.
red boy.
He's
Red
just one of my
boy trying to
classmates.
love
I
green
hardly know
girl.
him." Pablo
Green
said,
girl trying to
"Carlos told me he
get
saw you
with
and
blue
him
boy.
kissing."
Blue boy
I
love green
protested.
girl. Green girl
"Carlos is
trying to get
lying."
away from red boy.
But I could tell
Green
Pablo
girl
didn't
married
believe
blue
me.
boy and moved away
"You know what I
so
have to
far
do
away
now.
that red boy
It's all
can't
your
catch up
fault,"
to green girl.
Pablo said.
Red boy got
I
catch
started
up to
crying,
green girl.
begging
And
him
green
to
girl
leave Simon
just
alone.
like,
But Pablo pushed me away and
oh
ordered two of his
God.
dad's security guards to go with him.
Oh
After
God,
they left, I
why?
rang Simon and told him to leave town or Pablo would come
Yeah,
for him.
it
Simon
kind of
persuaded
makes
me to go
sense.
with them. So
It
we
kind of
agreed
makes
to meet
sense.
up at the city
Green
bus
girl
station.
hate red
Before
boy.
I left,
Red
I
boy
stole two
date
small
green
Inca
girl.
statues
Green
from
girl
Pablo's
like
house.
blue boy.
I knew they
Blue
were made
boy
of pure gold.
marry green
So
girl.
I'd hoped they'd
Green
help
girl
me and
trying
Simon
to get
start
away
a
with
new
red
life.
boy so she can
When
marry
we met
with
at
blue
the bus
boy.
station, we fell into each other's arms,
What
kissing
does this have to
passionately.
do with
I was
allergic
so
to
happy to see
water?
Simon alive. We took the next bus to
Hello?
Mexico. The whole
Hello?
journey, I worried about Pablo coming after us.
What?
But we arrived safely.
What?
It took a
What?
while, but we found someone willing to sell the
What?
statues for us, and got way more for them than I expected. We were able to buy ourselves a little house.
A
It was
little,
world
a
apart
little
from
house, a
Pablo's,
little
but it
house,
was
a little
ours,
house. You can
and we
get
were
that
happy
for $1
there.
billion.
Although we weren't
A little
trying,
house, my
I soon
ass.
fell
Are you
pregnant
fucking
and gave
kidding
birth
me?
to our son, Frank.
Are you
Simon
fucking
went out
kidding
to
me?
work
That
while I looked
you
after
call
the
that
baby.
a little house?
Everything
A
was perfect.
billionaire can buy that
But
piece of
I should
shit.
have known it was too good to last.
God fucking
One night,
damn it.
masked men broke into our house and took me with them, leaving Simon and Frank behind. They took me to a small private airstrip, and that's when I realized Pablo had tracked me down.
Okay, I got a question.
I
They
cried
broke
the whole
in,
flight back to Honduras,
but it was drawn as
terrified that
burglars.
something bad had happened to Simon and Frank.
But they
When
were
we landed,
actually
as I left the
drawn
plane, I
as
saw Pablo
man
standing there with
to
a big
get-
grin on his face.
get
He came
her.
up to me and said, "How are you, sweetheart?" He tried to hug me,
And
but
I
I pushed
was
him
right.
away, screaming,
I was
"What
right.
have you done to Simon and my baby?"
You are
Instead of
allergic to
answering,
water
he
and now you're
smiled and told me to
crying.
get into his car. I had no choice.
What is the
so I
story
did what I was told.
about?
When we arrived at his house, I immediately felt like a prisoner. Pablo said, "Now that we're finally reunited, I'm going to marry you as soon as possible. Let's say tomorrow. And before you think of saying no, remember, I know where your mom lives."
Why do I have a feeling this is like drawn as an
My son and
anime,
boyfriend were gone, and now I
but
had to marry
suck at the
Pablo?
same time?
As a sick joke, he invited my mom to our wedding. She was so
I mean, I
happy
can
for
waste
me.
my
I couldn't
time
tell her the
watching
truth.
Magical Senpai
She loved
or
the
We
idea of
Never
me
Learn.
marrying
I
into
love We
Buddy,
Never Learn.
because we'd always been poor.
Those,
She had
those,
no
those,
idea how
those,
miserable I
those,
was.
those.
The ceremony was
Nice.
weird. It was only me, Pablo,
Don't
the
get
pastor, and my
FBI.
mom.
Don't fucking
At
get
the altar,
FBI.
I asked
Alright?
him, why
Don't get
me?
FBI.
Why not
But
some
I
other
can
girl?
waste my time
And he
on
replied,
Crunchyroll,
the
hashtag
more you
not sponsored.
despise me,
I can waste
the
my
more I
time
want you.
on
That was
Crunchyroll
the beginning
on
of
my
my new life.
PS4,
I was a
wasting my
prisoner in a
time.
gilded
Then
cage,
actually,
but it wasn't as bad as I had imagined.
what the fuck
I was
is
allowed to go
this?
out
What the
sometimes, as long as one of Pablo's bodyguards was with me.
Why are you
I'd drive
walking me
an
out of the
armored
bedroom?
luxury SUVs to go
Look at the
shopping,
wire. What the?
but it felt wrong
What the?
spending Pablo's money.
What the?
My country is so
Why?
poor, and I
Why?
hated living in luxury while there were kids begging on the streets. Of course, I also never forgot Simon and Frank. I
What
promised
the?
myself I'd run away and find out what happened to them, to see if they were still alive. But then the worst thing happened. Pablo got me pregnant. I was trapped. There was no way I'd leave my baby
You
with Pablo. But if I
are
took him with me, he
allergic
would hunt me down again.
to
When I gave birth to my second son,
water.
Lucas,
Your water
Pablo's
broke.
dad
You're
started
allergic to
spending a lot
water.
of time with me and Lucas. As I got to know
You're
him,
right. It
he
gets
seemed
so
like a
damn
decent
bad. You're
man,
allergic to
so I
water.
told
What
him
is
how
the
Pablo
point
was
of this
treating me.
story?
His reaction stunned me. He said, my son's an idiot. He should know better than to treat a woman that way. I promise you, if you raise my grandson well so he's nothing like his father, I'll make sure he gets my full inheritance. Then he told Pablo never to lay a hand on me again. I was part of the family and deserved respect.
To be
Pablo's dad
honest,
gave
the
me a
title of the
house
video
and a
should have been
baby,
called
as well as a monthly
My
allowance.
Ex-Boyfriend Kidnapped
It's
Me
not about
from My
money,
Real Boyfriend.
and I
Or
love
My
Lucas
Husband.
dearly,
Or
but I
I'm
can't
been
forget
forced
Simon
marriage.
and Frank. I just hope I see them again one day.
This literally makes no absolute damn sense. And what even more points is this. This. Who in the right mind upon YouTube's algorithm actually agreed that this is literally a good idea? This is the equivalent of idiot, stupidity, dumb. 235 people. 200,000, 35 fucking. I can't even say numbers right because I'm so surprised how stupid this is. Like, what the So pretty much this next video is I'm allergic to air. I say it once, I say it again. I can waste my time watching anime on Crunchyroll than wasting my damn time looking at people anime stories about being allergic to stupid crap. Like, do this make sense? If it does, let me know in the comments below. If it doesn't, thank you for understanding. But guys, let's...
And I'm 16. I have an allergy to air. Go ahead and ask how I'm still alive. You won't believe what saved me. Everything started a little more than a year ago. It was an important day. Mum wanted my brother and I to meet her new boyfriend, Josh. The summer was especially hot, and forest fires became more frequent in my state. The city where I lived was covered in smoke. I was riding home on my bike when I suddenly felt that I am unable to breathe. I fell off my bike and a bout of coughing started. How would you feel if you unexpectedly started suffocating? I became very afraid. Some strangers ran up to me. It was then I felt that I was unable to speak. My tongue swelled. They called 911 and I was quickly brought to the hospital for analysis. This is how I found out I am allergic to air. How can this be? Air cannot be fully clean, so what I am really allergic to is the impurities in it. I didn't have any bouts of coughing at home because we had a special air cleaner. I had to switch to homeschooling, but when I stopped going to school, I noticed strange things. Mum's new boyfriend Josh was quite strange. In the mornings,
Then say that you're allergic to dirty air, or carbon monoxide, or toxic fumes in the air.
He told Mum
Don't
that he
say,
worked as an
I'm allergic
artist,
to
but
air.
sometimes he gave her a
People think
lot of
that-
expensive
what the
presents. I then noticed how he would ask Mum for some money. She was so happy with him that it was impossible
People
to
will
suspect him
ask,
of
what the
wrongdoing,
fuck
at
are you
least
on?
at the time. My friends occasionally came over, but their stories made me really mad, and though my mum and brother supported me, I became depressed. My condition worsened
For
with
what?
each passing day, but
For
then
story.
he appeared. Tori, he saved me. You think he was a knight in shining armor? My new boyfriend? No. He is a cute golden retriever. But why did my mum suddenly decide to gift me an old dog? Ends up she and Josh found a special dog for me. The thing is, Tori is trained to give warning about allergic attacks in advance. Imagine that. Before that, I had no idea that dogs were capable of such things. I googled it. The dog really could smell changes in the blood and warn me of an oncoming allergic reaction so that I can take action in advance and avoid one. But such dogs cost a crazy amount of money. I was embarrassed to be in front of my mum, but she said she had been saving money for a long time and is happy that these savings will help me. It was so great to hang out with my friends after sitting at home and being sad. I had a special set of medicines I needed to take in case Tori, through his behaviour, were to indicate I would soon have an allergic reaction. Never being apart, Tori became everyone's favourite until a misfortune happened.
Yes.
That day,
Yes, I have
Josh took a
allergic
walk in the park
reaction.
with him, not far
Reaction.
from our house,
Bark,
while I was doing
bark,
homework.
bark.
He was gone for a long
You're allergic.
time.
Bark,
When he came
bark.
back,
Can
he
you
was
hear
covered
me?
in bruises
Bark,
and
bark,
blood,
bark,
and
bark,
without Tori.
bark.
He said that he was attacked
Bark.
by 3 men and beaten up. They kidnapped Tori and drove away in a minivan. Of course, the dog was very expensive, but who could have kidnapped him? No one knew how expensive he was. We started searching. We told the police and put up signs. I put information up about Tori online, but he wasn't found anywhere. I cried and couldn't calm down. Josh started often disappearing during the evenings. I thought he would be ashamed that he lost Tori. I was so wrong. What I found out put me in a state of shock. I decided to talk with Josh. I came up to the bedroom door and accidentally overheard his phone call. I heard him say, "I will give you all the money back. I already gave you the dog. He is worth half my debt." Which means Josh was the one who stole my Tori. I barely stopped myself from screaming. I couldn't believe it. What if there was a good reason for it? I needed to start following Josh right away. I couldn't leave the house and asked my brother to find out where Josh goes to in the evenings. Ends up, he was going to a bar in the center
Yeah,
of the city where
we're
he played
going
poker for money.
double
It was a
seven
popular place
style,
where a bunch
wearing
of
some
urban criminals,
shades.
pimps, and gamers met up. So we found out Josh was one of them.
Are you
When we told Mum
fucking
everything,
stupid?
she yelled at Josh. Of course he didn't admit anything, but Mum believed us and called the police. He was released
Actually,
quite quickly, as we had
actual
no
parents
evidence other
that
than my
believe
witness
their own
statement.
child.
Josh forever
Oh
disappeared
my
from our lives.
God.
And Tori was never found. Mum promised to sell her car in order to at least be able to buy me a regular dog. But I don't want anyone other than Tori. I still hope someone will find him, as they will surely try to sell him. Maybe one of you will see a dog that looks similar to him, and you could write a comment letting me know. Please share this video, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel.
Sure. Sure, I'll promise to put it in the comments below. Now, you say the dog was brown, right? God, I'm cringing. I'm cringing with this response. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Now, you saying that your dog is a golden retriever, and what color is your golden retriever? Let's get on to the next video.
Sophia, and when I was a kid, me and my family
I am
always took
allergic
trips
to
the
the
beach.
sun.
I can still remember how much I loved building sand castles and playing with those cute little crabs. However, one day, I suddenly felt dizzy and noticed that I was completely covered in rashes and hives. I got scared and ran
You
to
sure?
my mom to
Or
tell her
probably
that something
is
was
that you're
wrong.
pregnant at
However,
8
my throat was so
with
swollen
with
that I
triplets.
couldn't even speak.
I don't
My
know how
parents
your
saw that I
stories
was
work. I'm just
suffocating and
guessing how
rushed me to the
terrible
hospital.
you are.
Luckily, the doctors were able to save my life.
8
But
with
a few hours
triplets,
later, I
16 with
got diagnosed
triplets,
with solar
13 with
urticaria,
quadruplets.
or sun
I,
allergy.
I, I,
It
I,
means
I,
that
I
whenever
don't know.
UV
I
light
don't know.
rays hit my skin, I get rashes that burn like fire. To make things worse, my sun allergy is so extreme that I can't leave the house unless it's nighttime, or unless I'm wearing a big sweatshirt that covers all of my skin.
So
You
pretty
can
much you're
imagine
not
how my
allergic
whole
to
life
the
changed in
sun.
an instant. The worst thing was
Yeah,
going
you're
to
not
school
allergic to the
because
sun.
all
You
my
have
classmates
sensitive
could play on the
skin
schoolyard
that can
while I
just
had to stay
burn your
inside my
skin really
classroom with the
easily.
curtains closed. I
I
felt
mean,
so lonely, and I
no,
couldn't
no,
even go to
no.
the
There is a
cafeteria to eat
way.
with my
There's a
classmates
way.
because it had such big windows
I know
and
the
no
way.
curtains.
I know the way.
Suddenly, I was a
I,
complete
I, I
loner
know the
without
way.
friends. I guess that's why I hated school, but
Do you try
life at home
sunscreen?
wasn't perfect either. I had to spend
Do you,
a lot of time with
do
my
you know the
evil
way?
brother. We
You
hated
do
each
not know
other,
the
and he
way.
always told me that
You
my
really
sun
don't know the
allergy
way.
was ruining our family
You need
because we
sunscreen.
couldn't go
That's the
camping or
way.
go to the beach anymore. I also had
Sunscreen
nightmares where I
is the
tried to
way.
run away from the sun, but it would follow me into our basement.
Sunscreen.
Once the sun rays hit me,
Sunscreen.
rashes would form on my
Sunscreen.
arms, with blue
Sunscreen.
slime coming out of them, and then I would slowly melt like a snowman on a beach. But most of the time I spent
Oh,
laying
let
in bed
go.
crying and wondering if any guy would ever be willing to date a misfit like me. I was about to give up on life, but then my brother had his 13th birthday. My parents asked him if he had any wishes, and he said his only wish was to go back to the beach. My parents got mad at him and told him to be considerate of my sun allergy and to stop talking about the beach. But he started crying, pointed at me, and
Sunscreen.
said I was an evil vampire that was scared of the sun and tried to suck the blood out of our family. I remember feeling so
Sunscreen.
terrible
You don't know
afterwards
the
that I went
way.
to my mom and
You
asked
don't
if
know
she
the
could
way.
bring me to a foster
Sunscreen.
home
You don't
because
know the
I didn't
way.
want to be a burden to our family anymore.
This story is
Luckily,
so
I have the
stupid.
greatest mom in the world,
This is
and
so
she said that she
stupid.
would never ever leave me because she
Sunscreen.
just loves me too
Sunscreen.
much.
Do
I
you know
guess
what
that's
sunscreen
exactly
is?
what I needed to
It
hear.
only costs
Because the
$5.
next day, I decided once and
$5
for
for a
all
bottle
to
of
stop being
sunscreen.
a victim of my sun allergy and to finally take control of my life again. I joined an indoor hockey team to make new friends. I bought a telescope and took my family out to the beach and watched the stars at night. And I stopped thinking of my sun allergy as something bad that happened to me. And instead, I started to think of it as something good that happened for me and that made me become a stronger person. Now I'm in college and people here are much more understanding. Some even think it's cool that I have a sun allergy. And there was one cute guy who approached me and said he always wanted to date a good-looking vampire like me. And I've also decided that if I should ever get married, that it will be during a solar eclipse, because that would be so romantic. I guess it sounds crazy,
You missed the
but at
solar
this point
eclipse
in my
that
life,
existed
I'm
a few
truly
years
grateful for
ago.
my sun allergy. It taught me that the
Can you
events
wait
in
for
our lives
100
don't
years?
control us, but
Probably
it's all about how
200,
we react to those
baby.
events. The first 2 years after I developed my sun allergy, I couldn't stop pitying myself, and I spent every night crying myself to sleep and wondering why life was so unfair to me. However,
Because
now
you...
I've realized that
Okay, if
complaining
you
about
can't
things you
afford
can't control
sunscreen, then
doesn't
you're
make
hopeless
sense.
upon
It's a waste
society.
of time and
If you
energy.
can't afford
Instead,
sunscreen,
I tried
you're
to only
hopeless upon
focus on those
society.
things that
I'm
I
sorry,
do
it's the
have
truth.
control over, like
It's literally true.
studying
And
for
you don't know what
school, or
sunscreen
having
is.
a good time with
Or
my
you,
family,
or
playing
or you
board
don't
games and
know...
making jokes. I just want to thank you for listening to my story. I hope you learned something from...
Wait, what? Are those I'm sorry pieces on a Monopoly board? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm trigger, man. I'm trigger. I'm trigger! Now here's the next one. That is, I'm allergic to money. Paper money or plastic money? Paper money or plastic money? I mean, are you allergic to paper money like dollar bill, $10 bill, $100 bill? or you're allergic to plastic money, like your simple debit or credit card. I'm serious. Are you allergic to money?
Name's Sheila. I'm
What
24
kind?
and I'm allergic to money.
What kind?
Literally. The thing is,
What
I'm
kind?
simultaneously allergic to both the metal used in the minting of coins and in the paint used for the printing of bills. I've had these allergies since.
So like you're allergic to copper, you're allergic to nickel, you are allergic to iron, you are allergic to gold, especially those gold dollar coins, and you are allergic to trees or the paint that they use to paint the trees. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How am I gonna buy this? Like, how in the world you actually like give the ice cream man your dollar to 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 get yourself ice cream? That makes no sense.
Childhood. Of course, a small child wouldn't often be given money to hold, so at first, my parents didn't associate money with the appearance of red marks on my hands. But when they started regularly giving me money for lunch at school, my hands would constantly itch and be covered in spots. After many tests and questions, the doctor was finally able to find the reason, and from that point on, I never used cash or coins. Yeah, I'm that person who has never had a piggy bank, and I've definitely never had to throw a coin in order to make a decision. Before the age of 13, I took lunches from home with me to school.
Make a decision? Like, what are you, Two-Face? Two-Face? Harvey Dent?
Or
Two-Face?
my parents would give money to my friend who would pay for me. I often felt defective and constrained by such circumstances. My classmates also never missed a chance to remind me of it. They gave me the nickname Coin, and in the cafeteria they would often shower me with coins, due to which I would be fully covered in spots and my skin would unbearably itch. Well, on my 5th grade picture, my face was like a tomato, as right before the picture taking, some boys pushed me into a corner and rubbed a dollar bill on my face. Afterwards, many did not want to be friends with me, believing I am sick and contagious. I felt lonely. Unlike everyone else, I closed myself off at home,
you can
staying
sue
in
them,
my room for long periods
because
of
that
time
counts as
and
attempt of
listening to
murder.
music. On my 14th birthday,
But
my
it's
parents
more
gave me the
ridiculous
best present.
when
They added
people
me as an
actually...
authorized user on my mum's account, and I got a bank card with a limit established by my parents. It was awesome. I could
What?
buy anything and anytime I wanted, just like other kids. Of course, I felt very mature, as I had my own credit card. Some kids were jealous of me. Others admired me. Now no one could take away my lunch money, as many kids in our school suffered from this. People stopped making fun of me, and even started respecting me. While the nickname was quickly forgotten, I blossomed as though a flower. It was a whole new world that opened to me, and all thanks to the understanding and help of my parents. But 2 years ago, a misfortune occurred. The car both of my parents were in was hit by a pickup truck. They were just going for groceries when a truck driver rammed into their sedan. In one moment, they were gone, and I felt myself without support, as though my heart was ripped out of my body. I was so hurt that I didn't know how to drown out my inner pain. I decided to drown it out with physical pain. I started purposely grabbing money with my hands and ripping apart the blisters which appeared until I bled. I cried at night for 2 weeks, but one day I just told myself, stop. I approached the mirror and saw myself. My body ached and burned with fire.
So, your parents died, make you rub money on yourself to have blisters, and you trying to... What? Hey, I'm a man that have anxiety and depression. But this is the most levelest of ridiculous right here. More level of ridiculous then Cartman from South Park actually complained about he got crippling anxiety. But no, Lee, it's not true. This is the highest level of stupidity right here. Not Cartman from South Park. This.
There were bruises under my eyes and my hands were torn. And I suddenly understood that my parents didn't want such fate for me. They did everything they could to stop the allergies from affecting my life. They wanted me to feel as all kids did. I decided to no longer taunt myself, body nor soul. I took anti-allergy pills, treated my wounds, and promised myself to stop crying. Eventually, the effects of my allergies passed. Now everything is alright with me. Yes, I'll never play at a Las Vegas casino game machine, throw a coin into a fountain to get a wish, choose a song in a jukebox. But you know what? I believe that all difficulties we face give us power and push us towards other opportunities. I'm happy that I was born the way I was. I wish each person to retrieve the pros that exist in cons. I am planning to soon take a loan in order to open a small cash-free restaurant. And how will I name it? Jack and Susie. Yes, these are my parents' names. Please share my story so then others understand. You are not defective. You are
So, is Jack and Susie a real restaurants? Or it's so made up that I can call out bullshit in a mile away? I can call out bullshit in a mile away. It's my choice. Now, this one is I am allergic to humans. What the fuck? I'm allergic to humans? Psh. This is like a human apocalypse. A human apocalypse. This is how stupid it is, to be honest. I know my way around stupid, and this is the highest upon stupid.
Allergic to humans. I know this sounds crazy, but let me tell you a bit about myself so you can better understand my problem. Whenever I'm surrounded by large groups of people, I begin growing incredibly anxious.
Oh no, that's anxiety. That's anxiety.
Feel like I'm drowning. Even if I'm outdoors, it's like the place I'm standing on suddenly becomes so small and the air feels foul and thick. Now I know my symptoms were just me
So
having
no
a
matter
panic attack,
how
but
small
back
or
then,
big the
it
crowd.
felt like I was really allergic
Okay,
to having people
so
around
the
me.
three
It
choices.
completely freaked
One,
me out. I would
you're
begin
nervous. Everyone get
hyperventilating
nervous.
and felt
2,
terrified something
you get
awful was about
anxiety.
to happen.
You
even
are
if I couldn't
afraid
explain what
of
was
people
wrong.
to judge you.
No one was being aggressive
Or
or
3,
mean to me, but I still felt trapped and sick.
you're
The
just
only way I
really
can hang out
stupid.
with people like my
That
family
third,
and a few
third,
friends
the
I've
third
managed to
choice is
make
a
over the
good
years
option.
is if they visit me at my place. In my house, I feel safer, and as long as the gatherings are small and not too loud, I can handle them without getting overly anxious or worked up.
You're
This started when I was
stupid.
a young
You're
kid,
stupid.
and you can imagine
You're
what a
stupid.
nightmare school
You're
was for
stupid.
me.
We got a
I would
winner.
get these
We got a
terrible
winner.
rashes
You
and
won 1
visit the
million
nurse almost
stupid.
daily,
1
feeling
million
awful
stupid.
and miserable.
Dog.
I'd arrive home sobbing, telling my mom I didn't want to go back
Stupid.
ever again. No one really knows why I am this way. Don't
Stupid.
think I didn't visit doctors, because I totally did. When my mom began noticing how much of a hard time I had at school, she took me to several specialists, including pediatricians, psychopedagogists, and later on, even psychiatrists. I tried everything you can possibly think of. At first, my mom was told it was best if I kept going to school and visited my therapist once a week. It quickly turned into 2 times a week. Soon after, they realized I was failing miserably during exams, and my anxiety was through the roof. My parents decided it was best to homeschool me, at least for a while. That was such a relief.
So,
I began getting
are
great
you
grades and
allergic
would
to
pass my exams
humans?
with flying colors. Don't think it's just because my mom pretended I was
I'm
doing
highly
well.
confused
There's a
with
protocol for homeschooling
nonsense.
children, and I'd take the exams with real professors at school, just after hours. I even tried taking several different pills, but nothing seemed to work at all. The pills would end up making me feel sleepy,
True.
exhausted,
True.
and one particular kind even had me acting all paranoid and hyper. It was awful,
It
but I wanted to
depends.
give it a try. After all, who doesn't want to feel normal and be
What?
able to simply walk out the door without suffering from an anxiety attack?
Yeah, I take
Eventually,
medicine.
though, I stopped trying.
Don't judge me.
Because of my so-called allergy to people, I refused to leave my home most of the time. I chose not to go outside. It was easier that way and felt far more content inside. Nowadays, I take all my classes online and will soon be graduating from college. I get great grades and I'm at the top of my class, but it's still hard being taken seriously. It's like college is more valid if you're actually sitting there in the classroom.
Okay,
which I
when are we
can't
going to get to the
understand.
point
I'm
you are
learning the same
allergic
as
to
all
the
the
human
other students.
apocalypse?
My family still visits
The
me,
human
but they
apocalypse
clearly are getting
exists!
frustrated with me after all
The
these
human
years.
apocalypse
Mom keeps
exists! We
insisting
have
I
to find
visit
a way
another
to stop the human
specialist, but I
apocalypse
know
before
it's not
things
worth
get
it.
worse!
In the end, it's always a massive waste of time and money. No one seems to know why I am the way I am, and it's best to just accept it'll never change.
You're
Most of my
stupid!
friends
That's
I've met
what you
online
are!
and never actually seen in real life. There are
You're
a few exceptions,
stupid!
of course. People I've met when I was a kid and who are awesome enough to still hang out with me at home instead of just walking out. It's not easy being my friend or my family, I get that. So I'm very grateful they make the effort to come to me instead of expecting me to leave the house. You might be wondering what I do all day long, locked inside my apartment and barely having any human contact at all.
Listen to music
Well,
to
I
play
watch a
video
lot of YouTube
games.
videos.
Yeah,
This is
oh,
how I
YouTube.
discovered this channel. I wanted to share my story with you
YouTube
like
beats.
so many
Yeah,
other people
and you
before
discovered
me.
this
It makes
crappy
me feel
anime
connected
channel.
to the world in a strange way. I also play video games and have a big collection, so I never really get bored of playing the same old stuff day in and day out. Since I can't really work outside
I'm
of my
highly
house,
pissed.
I tried and discovered a way of making money while in my living room, or my bedroom for that matter. I am great at programming, and so I have a few freelance clients I work with online, which helps me pay the bills. My parents give me a hand with my expenses, I have to admit, but I hope to soon be completely independent. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I wish there was a solution to my
Everyone
problem.
wants a
It's
freelance
not nice
job.
having to be locked up all day long, unable to do what most people take for granted. I'd like to be able to walk outside without freaking out. My life would be so much easier if I understood what was wrong with me. I've tried so many different supposed solutions, but they never ever work. I'm sorry if you hoped
I'm
my story would end up in a
sorry.
more upbeat note. Perhaps one day I'll be able to tell you about how I changed my life around.
I'm sorry, but what the all I ask is some sense. I have no sense. This have no sense. We all have no sense. But instead, this exists. I don't know what to say. I'm highly surprised of how stupid society have become. We got to the point that we can be allergic to any goddamn motherfucking thing and call it a day. I mean, I'm so highly surprised I didn't lose my mind. Oh. Like these videos, don't like these videos. I can't care less. The only thing I do care is one like upon this video can save me from this torture. Because I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. Oh my god! I'm surprised YouTube allows this. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No, fuck this shit. I don't care how to get sued for $45,000 per video. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking give a fucking care. Fuck. I'm not the freeze. You know the rest. I ain't gonna cool down. I'm not gonna chill out. I'm not gonna let go. I'm just gonna...